This is the final tab in the settings menu. This is the international settings. And basically what it's telling you is how do you want, or it's asking you, how do you want to view your data as far as measurements go? What language do you want it to be in, right? So you can choose whatever you want. Obviously I'm keeping mine in English, but you can use Bulgarian, Chinese, Dutch. There's a whole series of languages that are available, which may be easier for you. I'll go ahead and keep mine in English. I did speak a little Chinese at some point in my life, and I did speak still speak a little Spanish. Nonetheless, I keep mine English. On top over here, you can choose between metric system, which is obviously in meters, or imperial system, which is in feet. If you choose metric, distance you can use in meters. Depth, you have a couple options. You'll have meters or centimeters. Okay, meters or centimeters. And which one you pick, right, is going to be based on really how shallow or deep you're looking. So if you're looking deep, I tend to keep meters. So let's say I'm trying to find something that's 6 meters deep. I tend to use meters because it gets a little congested on the side scale panel if I'm using centimeters, right? That's 6 meters down, I'm looking at 600 marks, versus 6, okay? On the other hand, let's say I'm looking 1 or 2 meters down and I want a little bit more specificity on that side scale, and then I'll shift it over to centimeters. Same thing with imperial system. The distance you can look at in feet or yards. I tend to keep mine in feet when I do it, but it's based on your project and your personal preferences. And then for depth, same thing, you get feet or inches. And for me, I change it depending on how deep I'm looking. If I'm only looking 3 feet deep, I want to see it in inches. I want to see the 36 inches really specifically. However, if I'm looking 15 feet deep, then I'll generally keep it in feet as opposed to inches. This is your call. Every project will be different. And you can adjust these inside the system in real time. So what you pick here doesn't necessarily have to be what you view as you're going through. So you may pick something, for example, feet, and then find that you're not seeing anything deep and you zoom in while you're collecting your data, and then you can go and readjust it to inches, which may be more helpful during the process. After you're done with everything, you can go ahead and click OK, and it'll bring you out. Right? Changes for language settings will not take effect until application is restarted. You can click OK and have that happen, and that's it. And that concludes then our settings menu options. And then in the next section, we'll move on to another one.